Hi, everyone. This is Al Woods from Woods Recruiting. Today, I want to talk about letters from college coaches. That is today's topic. So, receiving a letter from a college coach, what is the real value associated with it? So, it can be kind of a mixed message here with these letters. A lot of student athletes will get letters, and they look like they have been ran off of a printer. They're one of 1,000 copies that are sent out, a form letter with a rubber stamp sent to 1,000 student athletes in your home state, wanting additional information. It's kind of a fishing expedition, throwing out a large net and seeing what they can pull in. Then you may get a letter that looks genuine, that is real, that is on the college coach's personal stationery or some kind of handwritten letter on one of those cards. I think that is more personable, handwritten, a handwritten letter. Wouldn't you agree? I mean, if it's typed out, then you got to assume that 999 other student athletes received that same letter. The letter could contain information requesting, additional information about the student athlete, grades, just general information. And it may not be anything of any significance or any real value. So you have to be careful of that. Then, what is the real value of the letter? So a lot of times colleges cannot reach the student athlete directly. With so many recruiting restrictions and rules, college programs are in a situation where they have to send a letter directly to the school, to that student athlete's high school. So this is how it was. The student athlete would get letters from college programs, but those letters were intercepted by the coach. So the coach would get the letter first. Maybe he or she would open it. Maybe they wouldn't. They probably didn't open it because it was addressed to the student athlete in care of the coach. So a lot of coaches used to hold on to those letters. Let me reiterate once again, those letters sometimes had valuable information. They had strong information, timely information that needed to get back to the college program. But the student athlete may not have gotten the letter, and so the deadline has passed or whatever. So what is the real value to the letter if it's going directly to the school? If it was me and if I was the student athlete, I want the letters coming directly to my home address, coming to home address. Now, don't get me wrong about the letters from college coaches to student athletes. There is a certain significant value to it. I mean, if you never got a letter, then you would think that you're not being recruited. If you receive 10 letters from college programs, then you would say, hey, something's going on here. I'm being recruited. So, but you have to be careful about the letters. I mean, because like I said before, some of these letters are ran off of a printer. Some of the letters are handwritten. Those are the ones that have more value. And again, you want the letters coming to your home address. So that's why it's important for the student athletes who are not heavily ranked to go onto college websites and fill out their questionnaire. Okay, that's a good place to start, and then follow up via email with videos, links to videos. If you got a video uploaded to Huddle or to YouTube, those are great places to start. Video could open the door for you in recruiting, because you may not be able to talk to that coach directly, or that coach may not be able to see you directly play, but that video can do a lot of talking for you. So you want to get action coming towards your home address. You want to get action coming to you immediately through text messages and emails, questionnaires sent to your home. Now keep in mind, sometimes the stuff goes to your high school, and is your coach going to get that information to you in a timely manner? Sometimes coaches feel like They want to be in control of the recruiting process as well. They want to play a significant role in the recruiting process. So they want to have an impact on the letters you receive from college coaches. I think the letters do create value. There is value associated with it. I mean, if you got no letters, then you would think that no one is interested. And if you got a bunch of them, you would think that everyone was interested. So there's value when you think about it like that. Keep in mind about the letters. Now, I think you should not turn your back on any opportunities. Okay, sometimes letters come from all divisions, different levels, different parts of the country to student athletes. So you have some student athletes who say, well, I'm never going to play for that school, or I'm not going to play anything other than Division I. But I think you should keep all your options open because you never know. You never know. Those schools are sending you those letters for a reason. I mean, if it's not something high on your list, be polite. Maybe respond back to them to tell them that you're not interested. Just don't throw it away and never respond back. Be professional about it. Just say, just thank the coach for their interest in you, but you are pursuing other opportunities and things like that. But don't get locked into where no one is recruiting you at the D1 level, and you're turning your backs on D2 schools, on NAIA schools, on Division III schools. Opportunities are out there everywhere. I mean, you want to go to college and play your sport, get an education, avoid the minimum wage lifestyle, avoid student loan debt that has crippled many people, 20, 25 years of paying that debt off. And believe me, they're going to try to collect every penny of that money. So you want to avoid those type of things. You want to go to a good program. You want to have multiple college programs recruiting you, multiple ones, not just one or two, then that's good, but you want to have as many as possible because every school is different. Academics are different at every school. The scholarship and the financial packages that some of these schools can offer is different. Maybe there's a scholarship, maybe there's not, maybe there's something else, who knows? But you want to keep all your options open in the recruiting process. Never turn your back on anything. But be careful of the letters. That's all I want to tell you. Okay, that's all I got for this topic. Let me know what you think about it. Leave a comment in the comment section below. Your comments are the oxygen that we need to grow. This is Hal Woods, Woods Recruiting. Thank you so much for listening.